It's been quite an eventful week this week. We've had 2 deliveries. Yeah, one from BT Engineering and one from a guy, one of our subscribers called Tim Margerson. I'll show you the BT stuff first. We've done a proper video of this, but this is what's that's a serious box of goodies. Another mystery package. Well, it's not a complete mystery. It's from BT Engineering. Simon at BT Engineering emailed us and asked if he could send us some tools, so why not? So
we're going in.
Cut away. It's a 23 kilo box, so wow.
Profiles?
I don't know what they are, mate, to be honest. We'll have to
They look like they could be intermediates. No?
No, the clamps.
Perfect. We'll get it all on and we'll get it out of like the wrapping.
Right. Where do we start?
Well, there's a lot of bloody stuff in here. I'm surprised it fit in the box.
I know. 23 kilos worth. That's just arrived. Basically, we haven't got a clue what half of this is, have we?
Honestly, no.
Right. Grab the joint, the making out tool. We know what that is.
We know what this is.
The chariot, yeah.
We're going to need to do some research.
Yeah.
That's the...
One corner block. We know how to use those.
Yeah, very big ass corner block.
Yeah.
Hard to lose.
Got, what's this called? A block.
A jointer. We know what a jointer is.
Yeah. That's a thin one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What size it says on it.
Block grabs.
Yeah, we know what they're for.
Slash brick tongs. That's what they're originally for. We just use them for block.
Yeah. And we call that the BFJ.
Very big joint. It's called a
big effing jointer.
13mm ironer.
Right.
I doubt I can iron clothes well.
And this thing, a cavity cleaner. I'm guessing you attach it to a hose, but could use that to clean the car. Because unfortunately we don't build above DPC, so a lot of this stuff we don't use. But hopefully, if we can get out the foundations and try and get onto this timber frame job we're after,
these would work well.
These would be very handy on the timber frame jobs.
Yeah.
So hopefully they're going to come in handy for us. Until then, we're going to have to read up about them just to find out what they are and what they're for.
Yeah.
Look, they're so well made.
Oh yeah.
Proper engineering.
There's no arguing about that. They're definitely very well made.
Yeah. Proper heavy duty stuff.
You can feel it in these as well. They're definitely very tough.
A large G clamp. I've seen these used.
G clamp.
Yeah, that's an external, isn't it? And I think they're internals.
Yeah.
For using the box section profiles, I think. They could come in handy for an extra profile.
Yeah. So we have to broaden our horizon.
External G clamp. Small internal G clamp. Yeah, there's internals, externals. They're internals.
Yeah.
They're externals, so we know what they are. Big spike. Spike internal.
to settle any arguments with the works colleagues.
The door gauge. What we need to do is go on Charlie Collinson's channel, because he got all this stuff. He uses all this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe research on his channel then.
He does videos and has to set it up. Yeah. But what a haul.
I know, yeah. Thank you very much, BT.
Yeah. Simon at BT, thank you very much for contacting us and offering us this gear. I'm sure we'll get to use all of it eventually.
Once we figure out what it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're very simple bricklayers, aren't we?
Yeah. In every sense of the word.
Yeah, so we just need to broaden our horizon a little bit, and we'll learn it.
Get a bit more technical.
Yeah, we'll learn all this. We'll get the hang of it.
So if you like the video, make sure you
Thumbs it up,
comment, share, and subscribe. Press the bell button, including all, and we also have a link now in the description, which is for Amazon affiliate link. So if you click on it, it lists all the tools that we recommend and use, including our cameras and
editing software.
Equipment. Yeah, and if you click on that link and buy anything off Amazon, then we get a small percentage. Won't cost you any extra, just helps the channel out a bit. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. And then a big heavy box that I had with thousands of nails. These are all good size for our fencing. These are a bit longer. These are a bit longer again, probably about 4 inch maybe. But all these 2 boxes are perfect for the fencing that we've got getting delivered tomorrow. But along with the nails came this. Hitachi nail gun. Can't tell you how grateful we are for this. He just got in touch and said, would you like a nail gun? So we sent it all up. Came really quick. We've had a little go at it, see how we can work it. We even got a spare gas canister with it, so we've probably got about 1,000 boards to do with this, so we're looking forward to using that. So Tim, again, thanks very much, much appreciated. Plenty of nails again. Our box of goodies, and there's all the brick tongs waiting to be dispatched. Sold 2 pairs, see how the other 4 pairs go. So we're supposed to be back at work tomorrow, but because we've got a load of fencing coming, we're going to take the rest of the week off and then go back on site on Monday. So we'll just try to get tied up and sorted out before we go back. I'm going to, because we've just done the brick cleaning on the wall next door, we've got a bit of brick acid left over. So I'm going to get all the levels together and give them a good clean. So we'll show you how we clean our levels with brick and patio cleaner, otherwise known as brick acid. the level's cleaned. See the bubbles now. We're going to give the spade a quick clean as well. Aluminium paint, but it's a bit aggressive on steel, so I need to dry this off and put a bit of oil on it because you can see already it's starting to rust. It rusts so fast. See the rust? And I've just rinsed that with water. The acid eats away at the spade, so you've got to keep it. Give it a good clean up and get all the acid off. Just rinsing it isn't enough, so I'll get that done now.